welcome back to my channel. So I'm back again with another video, and I've literally had coffee and it's literally like 11 or nearly midnight. Let me just double check. It's nearly midnight, and yeah. So today I was going to talk about something that I feel like I've been speaking to my friend about this for the past couple of days, and I thought I'd come on here and talk about it, and that is toxic energy. Toxic energy. We don't need the bad vibes. Before I begin, please make sure you like, comment and subscribe. It'd mean a lot, and make sure you share my videos if possible. I would really appreciate it, so that we can grow this little family. I don't know what to call you guys. Anyway, let's get right into it. So, toxic energy, it doesn't just apply in friendships, it applies in family, it applies in anything you do. Toxic energy is just something that applies everywhere you go, right? Have you ever been like in a situation where you're with someone and their vibe, you can feel their vibe, okay? Everyone can sense a vibe. You can't tell me that you can't sense a vibe, because everything is energy. Everything is energy. Around us, the whole world was made by a thought. Energy. I'm just going straight into like law of attraction, but anyway, we'll wind that back. So, for me recently, I've really just been working on making sure that I've got good friendships and good people around me, which is hence why I'm here filming, because I've got a great support system behind me. Be like, have you filmed yet? So here I am filming for you guys, and I think it's so important to realise that the people you bring into your life have such a huge impact in what you do, in what you are, in who you are, because the wrong kind of people can really affect the direction that your life takes. For example, if you're around toxic energy like 24/7 and you always feel drained when you go home, that's not the vibe you want to be around. I remember like I used to hang out with these people, and obviously I thought they were great people, and individually they're great people, but they weren't people that I would say reflected who I was, if that makes sense. And I always felt really drained. Like by the time I got home, I was just exhausted. Like my social battery had run out, and I realized that this wasn't the kind of energy I want to be around. I want to be around people who make me laugh. I want to be around people who make me like laugh till I cry. Like I want to be around people who uplift me. And when you realize that, you get to understand and start to see, in retrospect, the good people and the bad people. And sometimes the people you think are good are actually really bad for you. That's one thing I've learned recently, and there's like a whole lot I want to talk about, but I'm gonna do it in parts. So yeah, but anyway, so I remember when it came to boys, when it came to my friendships, when it comes to everything, I feel like recently I've really started to reconnect with people who are good for me. For example, I've reconnected with two of my closest friends, and it feels good because they've uplifted me and made me feel good, and they've encouraged me in ways that I think the people who I thought were good for me did not. I felt drained, right? I felt drained, I'm not gonna lie. And even like your bedroom, it has a vibe. It has your vibe. My bedroom, I actually don't let my mum into my own room. And it sounds silly because she pays the rent and everything, but I don't let her into my room. Sorry mum. It's just because I have a vibe in here, and I've made my room somewhere like a safe space for me to come. A safe space where I can rest, a safe space where I can cry, a safe space where I can just do what I want to do, you know? And you just gotta realise that you can't bring every Tom, Dick and Harry into your bedroom, because when you bring every Tom, Dick and Harry, they're bringing their own energy, they're bringing their own frustrations, they're bringing their own problems and issues that they haven't dealt with into a safe space. And what happens with that is you'll feel the vibe when they've gone. They will leave that energy in your room, in your space, and you're just there like, why does it feel like really weird in here? It feels weird in there because you've let in every Tom, Dick and Harry pretty much. And you don't want that. You want to like take time to realize who's worth your time and energy versus who's not worth your time and energy. And that's not just in friendships, that's also in family, that's not just in relationships, that's also down to you as well, because your vibe can actually bring down your entire situation. It's like everything that's going on, right? So yeah, I think healing is something that I've really worked on recently. I've taken the time I needed. I've taken the last couple of months just to heal, just to like If I need to cry, I cried. Like, I've cried like no one's business over the last couple of months, but it's helped me heal. And another thing that I've used a lot of is my diary. I journal when I'm upset, when I'm hurt, when I'm angry, and I'm frustrated and I feel like I can't really speak to anyone about it. I cry and then I write down in my journal, and after that, that's how I process things, because that is what I learned when I went to therapy. If you guys didn't know I went to therapy, I did mention it in my bullying story time thing. So that's just how I feel like I process things, because for me, I learned to bottle up a lot of emotions, and when I bottled up all those emotions, it created a very reactive side to me. It felt like I was always defensive, I was always angry, I was always fighting, but now I'm literally like, I'm so calm. I feel like I'm in a good place, and yeah, I feel good. I feel very good. Also, how someone treats you is not your fault. How someone is towards you is not your fault. It's not your responsibility to try and fix them, to try and make them a better person, to try and change who they are. If someone is showing you who they are, you need to take your energy and walk away from the situation. Don't now start try and fix them, be like, oh, I can fix him. You can't fix him, babe girl. Like, only therapy can fix that. Like, you aren't, you're not Bob the Builder, do you know what I mean? It's not your responsibility to heal him. If he comes to you with a lot, and that's all he comes to you for, I think it's time to walk away. And if a guy is constantly a bit of a then you know, you just gotta walk away from that. Like, there's no time to waste. There's no time, like, wasting your time on the wrong kind of person, because that person will never love you. As much as you try and make him love you, he will never love you, and that's okay, because you'll meet someone who will love you and who will respect you and who will love you for everything that you are. He will love you for who you are, even right down to your nitty-gritty bits that you don't love about yourself. When you find that person, and my hood came off, didn't ask you to come off. When you find that person, make sure you hold on to them, because they're very rare. So yeah, short little bit. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope you liked it. Please make sure you like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!